The NFL playoff picture outlines the current standings and scenarios for teams as they aim to secure a spot in the postseason. Here's a quick breakdown of the key aspects. Key components of the playoff picture. Division leaders, each of the 8 divisions, 4 in each conference, sends its winner to the playoffs. Division leaders are ranked 1 to 4 based on their win-loss records. Wildcard spots, the next 3 best teams in each conference, based on record, earn wildcard spots, making a total of 7 playoff teams per conference. Seeding, teams are seeded 1 to 7 in each conference, with the number 1 seed earning a first-round bye and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Tiebreakers, if 2 or more teams have identical records, tiebreaker rules, e.g., head-to-head matchups, division record, conference record, are applied. Default text current playoff picture scenarios. AFC, the race is often tight, with teams from the AFC North and East vying for dominance. The Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens, and Miami Dolphins frequently lead the standings. NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles, San Francisco 49ers, and Dallas Cowboys are typically strong contenders. Surprise teams can shake up the wild card race. Bubble teams, teams just outside the playoff bracket often battle in the final weeks for a chance to sneak into a wild card spot. Storylines to watch. Clinching scenarios, which teams are on the verge of clinching playoff berths or division titles. Bubble drama, who's in, who's out, and who controls their destiny. Star performances, key players stepping up during the critical stretch of the season. Impact of injuries, how injuries to stars influence playoff hopes. As of December 23, 2024, the NFL playoff picture is becoming clearer, with several teams clinching postseason berths and others still vying for a spot. Here's an updated overview. AFC playoff picture. Kansas City Chiefs, 14-1, clinched AFC West. A win in Week 17 secures the number 1 seed, granting a first-round bye and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Buffalo Bills, 12-3, clinched AFC East, currently hold the number 2 seed. Pittsburgh Steelers, 10-5, clinched a playoff berth, competing for AFC North title. Houston Texans, 9-6, clinched AFC South, positioned as the number 4 seed. Baltimore Ravens, 9-6, clinched a playoff berth, tied with Steelers in AFC North, division title still in contention. Denver Broncos, 9-6, can clinch a playoff berth with a win in Week 17. Los Angeles Chargers, 8-7, a win in Week 17 secures a playoff spot. Teams like the Indianapolis Colts, 6-9, Miami Dolphins, 6-9, and Cincinnati Bengals, 7-8, remain in the hunt but require wins and favorable outcomes in other games to keep their playoff hopes alive. NFC playoff picture. Detroit Lions, 13-2, clinched a playoff berth, leading NFC North. A win in the remaining games can secure the number 1 seed. Philadelphia Eagles, 12-3, clinched a playoff berth, leading NFC East, aiming for the division title. Minnesota Vikings, 12-3, clinched a playoff berth, tied with Lions in NFC North, division title contention ongoing. Los Angeles Rams, 10-5, leading NFC West, can clinch the division with a win and a Seattle Seahawks loss in Week 17. Green Bay Packers, 9-6, in position for a wild card spot. A win in Week 17 secures playoff berth. Washington Commanders, 9-6, can clinch a playoff berth with a win in Week 17. Atlanta Falcons, 8-7, leading NFC South, can clinch the division with a win and a Tampa Bay Buccaneers loss in Week 17. Teams like the Seattle Seahawks, 8-7, and Dallas Cowboys, 7-8, are on the bubble, needing victories and assistance from other game outcomes to secure a postseason spot. Upcoming key matchups. Green Bay Packers at Minnesota Vikings, crucial for NFC North standings and potential number 1 seed implications. Denver Broncos at Cincinnati Bengals, both teams fighting to keep playoff aspirations alive. Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles, significant for NFC East standings and playoff seeding. Atlanta Falcons at Washington Commanders, both teams can clinch playoff berths with a win.